there's really no one to contest the Widow as long as he stays out of that sight line right there, dodges a shot, and they're going to bully out the opposing Widow on the other side of things. No more kills just yet. This is going on long enough that perhaps Zushu can get back into this fight.
Yeah, I mean, with D.Va, you are pretty quick, but you lose Roshan in the mix. Really needed to keep Roshan alive, keep those bodies going. But Zushu is back. Now it's a question of just delaying a little bit further here. They have not capped this point yet, Boston Uprising. There's still a chance for Shanghai Dragons to turn it around. But MG and 5 King getting picked off by Dream Casper, and that'll be the nail in the coffin.
Just walked right into that right there, lost all their tanks during that fight. Online, they're going to pop the first one right there, infra sight, giving them all the information on the positioning of the Shanghai defense.
And there's Striker, just styling already. Big stick there to kick things off. Zushu goes charging into the backline, hoping to get lucky. He only gets a bunch of bullets to the face. Undead will hit the shot on Dream Casper. That could be a bit of a turning point. Kelix will be able to get the res off, though he hadn't used it yet, and so we're back up to full strength, and now Striker's just going to get to run game on these guys.
They had a couple of kills. There was a window they could bring it back, but now Striker, as you mentioned, running that game on them, going all in, and they're getting kill after kill is the Boston offense. It's a good map for them. And that's all coming to bear right now.
It's becoming pretty clear as Nako will get the DMAC and Dream Casper will collect the kill on Zushu. Roshan goes leaping into the fight. Shield is going to get melted pretty quickly, or well, he'll just get blown up again. Easy targets here for Striker to get this pulse bomb going on. And while altering, he has fade, and he will fade into another side. And, well, not even going to be able to touch the point. Playing, and so they will get boosted up fairly quickly here towards the entrance to the arch. MG taking a peek. Trying to suss out the defense here, and well, Dream Casper, man, bold, just out in the open, taking shots, gets caught in the stairwell, and this is where it could get ugly. Kelix and Nako both gone, run over by the tanks.
I love the target selection there. They noticed the tanks were on the left side, and they said, good, that means everyone else is on this right side. Walk right in, hits the necessary shots, flat cannon, dispatches Mercy with ease, and now it's Shanghai will take this first point almost even faster than Boston.
Yeah, that was clean. Striker is still alive, so he can still be a nuisance here. Oh, you think that's going to be the kill. Undead is going to be there to collect it. And they will be able to pick up this first point very quickly here. Nice and neat. Very clean work from Shanghai Dragons. So that's going to set us up here for the B take. Question is whether or not they're going to be able to get in there as quickly.
Effective. They get such good peel for their DPS out of their tanks. If you take them out, you might be in a better spot.
Oh, Coalescence out again. Self-destruct is going to force Undead back around the corner. That sets it up here perhaps for Striker. Oh, unfortunately, he misses his chance and now goes for the stick on Undead. What a stick! The drive-by straight up, Undead blown to bits, and Dream Casper getting overwhelmed. 2 quick kills to bring it back Shanghai's way, and now it's a question of whether they can keep the stagger up.
Oh, there's a nice Primal Rage, and it's going to be joined by a Transcendence, so no progress will be made on this point for at least the duration of these ultimates. Galio's knocking people around. That's it. This push is over. They will evict them off the point. Some progress made. And this is what I'm talking about with Coalescence. You saw Altering pick up a kill there, but
and so Shanghai Dragons doing a great job now of trying to get this death ball rolling, sticking close together, working together as a unit. And there we go. Undead finds the kill on Dream Casper. That could be the opening.
They do get a couple kills. There is a third kill added into the mix, and now it is all just about the stall for the Boston Uprising. Still only 1 permanent tick on the point. The Soundbear is coming in. Shanghai wants to close this out right now somewhere.
They have to make it work. Undead point blank, removes Note. Striker doing the best he can. Will buy a little bit more time here. Dream Casper has swapped over to the Reaper of his own. He gets caught in the corner though, pinned against the wall. But with that life leech that he does, there we go, Undead. Kelix gone, Dream Casper as well.
Really smart play there for Undead. He focused the bubble first off. He knew that if he could just stay alive and get that Winston bubble down, that he would be able to get that Death Blossom in there. Note will fall on the point. It is all Shanghai right now, getting every kill that they need to try to secure the second tick notched.
Second tick is good. They're halfway to closing this out now. 1 tick remains. Altering finds Striker. The kills continue to rain in here for Shanghai Dragons. And yes, they will succeed in tying it up. 2-2. Not quite that one-hit punch to get the kill swiftly. Still, he's just whittling him down. He's nearly got another pulse bomb already, and this fight isn't even over. Could get Altering, and yes, with the help of Kalios, they collapse on him, Altering out of it. Another pulse ready for Striker. Could just go ahead and pull the trigger immediately right here. Yep, there it is.
I cannot believe this Tracer play I am seeing. And as good as Striker is, this one is on the Shanghai Dragons. You have to focus at a certain point and pull it down. And this has me worried because this is something I saw in the Chinese Overwatch scene, that they cannot finish a fight that they should win. That went on way too long. They had only 3 people alive, maybe 4 on the point, unable to secure those final kills. Where's Shanghai? Now they have to rush it. They have Coalescence, should be not even able to touch. And now Boston has set themselves up to take Volskaya. Now they found themselves in an odd position. This is not where you want to fight. Backs against the wall. They're in a little cubby hole here. Striker continues to dominate this matchup. Roshan down, but now they've resurrected him and gotten a kill of their own.
Yeah, this could be it. The turning point. Striker, though, great nade from him. Not going to get the follow-up. The pulse. So close on a sliver of HP. But they will survive, and they will keep this going just a little bit longer. Now it's Undead, still hunting for kills, but he decides to play it safe. He's got his tack visor, get on the high ground. Have the space necessary to actually get this tack visor going. He barely survives getting batted off there. That was cutting it a bit close. And he will, no, he doesn't even find the kill on Striker. Striker kills Altering though, that would have been big.
Almost got it just around the corner just in time, and now Boston is burning ultimates, and why not? They only have to take a certain percent here. 55% will get them the victory on Volskaya. And now Shanghai is going to need a miracle. They're running out of bodies to touch the point.
Yeah, and another stick from Striker. He just keeps delivering. And well, it is going to be progress made here for Boston Uprising in the first map. Picked up for them as well. 1-0 lead now.
Watch this, he's gonna go bottom corner and try to move up. Yeah, looking just gone fishing right now. MG's very low, MG falls.
MG falls, Kalios survives, gets the barrier up just in time. So much ult charge there for his healers. Kelix is loving life right now. He's like, yes, feed me. The wings, they're just itching.
They just win that. And
well, we're at 80% now for Boston Uprising. It's looking pretty good for them. We do have ults banked up here for Shanghai Dragons. It's just a matter of them surviving long enough to get to use them. Undead will be brought back to life, though, by 5king. So that's solid. That means the tack visor can get out, and he doesn't waste any time at all. Just goes straight for the tack visor, hoping to find a target. Bongos are down for Kalios, but not for long. Roshan, good focus there from him. But Note, in the meantime, is removed Undead, and Note now just gets to pin him in the corner. D-Mech as well.
That Bongo is nearly the only thing that they've killed the entire stage for Shanghai. Not exactly what you want to put on your resume there. Shanghai going in desperation style, but that is all it is going to be. They are getting cleaned up easily, and Boston puts on a clinic here in Sanctum. Pharah up here, they should be trying to focus on the ground fight, considering that Pharah v Pharah is extremely volatile, and it's unlikely you're going to hit shots based on skill. Some of it's luck, especially at that distance.
Well, this is the big thing here. All Dreamcasper has to do is just get that AoE damage in, and then
on that very first map, Striker was getting pulse bomb every 48 seconds. Now at a mere mortal 59 seconds per pulse bomb for him. They're going to have Barrage ready. Kelix does get taken down by Zushu's Barrage. I think it's the 2nd or 3rd kill that Shanghai have gotten so far. Dreamcasper will D-Mech, and he could even hold on to the Barrage if he wants to, and I think he will.
Yeah, he will. Was thinking that's pretty much what he's waiting for there. Get rid of, oh wow, Kalios, no mercy. Not a shred.
Swatted.
Not a shred of mercy.
Work out the dynamic with his new DPS partner. Looking to hit a pulse bomb. Striker is showing him the way. He's going to hit his own pulse bomb. Altering already out of this fight. No Valkyrie will come through.
Now Roshan forced to use Primal just to stay alive there in that situation. Now Dreamcasper getting challenged by Zushu a little bit. Until Zushu, does he not? He does survive. Unbelievable. Hardly any HP left on him, and he is still in this, but it's looking like for now it's 99% for Boston Uprising, and it's the wall of white in the kill feed. 2-0. Very quick victory here for Boston Uprising on the control map, Nepal.
Absolute dominance.
Or it's going to be a bunch of rockets flying at you. This is one way to handle it, but Roshan just goes diving into his death. No chance there for his healers to keep him alive in that sort of push.
You can't really solo dive a team when they're expecting it, and he was looking at him the whole time. You have to have your Diva with you there to make sure that you're not eating the shot on the way in, and now they're just getting a ton of progress, feasting on this point, getting knocked back even if they had aspirations of coming back in, and now way too far away. Might not even be able to get back in here. It doesn't even look like they're going to try. Maybe, yep, they'll leap in.
They will just barely get in here in time. Coalescence there to lead the way. And well, Dreamcasper, this is it. The Barrage, straight up. He will get canceled out there by MG, but the damage was done. And Striker is still alive here on this point to continue reigning in death and destruction.
Damage was done, but a couple of nice kills. Shanghai coming back in turns out to be the right choice. A nice late kill onto Kelix means that they will have that advantage momentarily, but Kelix is going to be able to get back to the point quicker. He can Guardian Angel to his team. Altering also died in that exchange, and he's going to have to shift out and get in there. Means it'll be on cooldown, and now they've got Transcend to work as well.
Exactly right. They've got the Transcendence, so that's a lot of staying power contested here at the last second. And wow, Nako not wasting any time at all. He knows that Kelix will have Valk in a moment's time as well, and so we will be able to stack ults here for Boston Uprising if that's what they want to do, if they feel like the fight is getting a bit out of hand. Dream Casper, though, 2 kills for him, along with the DMEC from Nako, and they will be able to collect it and start moving that payload forward. Kalios, though, has to give way as the whole hog gets unleashed by MG.
Tactical Visor is out looking for targets. They all back out. A beautiful disengage for the Boston Uprising. They're out of this for now, but not out of the fight. They're going to try to re-engage, but nice chase kills there. A brief glimmer of some aggression from Shanghai pays off for them. They invested a lot of ultimates into that fight. That's a long walk without a Maywall to help you up there. You got to go all the way to the other side of things. Already lost Casper.
Yeah, you saw that coming from a mile away. Roshan was ready for it, gets the perfect flank. MG just dodges the self-destruct, crouching, hidden. And while the fight continues here on the point, but there is a strong defense set up here for Shanghai Dragons. It's not looking good here for Boston Uprising. It's actually getting a little out of hand. They're trying to hang in. So long as Kelix is still up, they might be able to have the healing to pull through, but Kelix is getting focused.
That's a great visor there at the end as well. The Primal Rage comes out in desperation, knocks them about. Good cart presence though still for Shanghai. Now the kills are coming in though. Dream Casper punches 5King in the face.
Into oblivion, but they finally managed to get the kill on Kelix. Kalios and Note, the only 2 here. And while you do have Striker blinking back into the fight, so that it will continue, but Undead with the Helix drops Kalios. They're just funneling in here, Boston Uprising, just trying to keep their hopes alive that they can turn it, but it's not looking good. And there we go. Done and dusted. Round 1 complete.
Difficult for Shanghai to crack with their current composition. Who's Undead going to damage when you got this Orisa on the point? That shield is infinite against this composition. Undead takes down Dreamcasper, which is nice. They can regroup now and know they can push in without the threat. Oh, but there is this late stagger. The tanks will fall yet again. To really mess with an Orisa, you need either a lot of damage straight up to crack the shield and use that brief window where it's on cooldown to go after her, or sometimes you need a Genji. Just go after the Orisa with a Genji, make her
before getting overwhelmed on Roshan.
They're in a little bit of trouble though. They lost Zushu early in this fight. That Diva's out of the mix. That means no one's there to eat the bullets, and Orisa can just absolutely put out a ton of damage there when no one's stopping the minigun from spinning. Under 50 seconds now. Shanghai trying to keep their hopes alive in this series. It's got to start with first point. Undead switches to the Tracer. 5King over to the Mercy. So making some switches here last second.
Nako get real cheeky there with that ball.
All right, a 4th tank coming in now. Undead switches to the Zarya. It is below the threshold, which you can reasonably expect a grab to come in though, so they just want the shielding, just want to go pure on Deathball.
And Roshan dies immediately. Nako there with the headshot. That's always a feel-good moment. Striker going in. Looking for a target with that tire. Just burning rubber right now. Keeping them out. Burning valuable time off the clock. 8 seconds left here on this push for Shanghai Dragons. They need to make it happen. They need to get somebody in here. Roshan's down right on the edge, but he gets halted back. That's going to mess everything up. Dies back. He gets halted. Like, that's so sick.
He was queuing up the jump too. You could see the wireframe through the wall, was looking to get that jump in. Last second halt says takeoff denied, not able to even touch Boston.
What is it, right trigger? It's on a console.
Something like that. Nako is going to take down Altering. Mistakes takes down MG, and that's not even with the use of the EMP. They've got EMP ready, but in a 6v4 situation, do you even need it? Make that 6v3, and everyone else getting pulled out 6v2.5, 6v1.5. And
there we go.
Yeah.
You got there eventually, Hex. You got there eventually.
I mean, there were numbers involved, and the fact that I even was able to count backwards is stunning to me.
Trying to get an eye here on what's, well, we have already seen successful challenges coming in from Shanghai at the last second as well. And they try to get the body block up there to get him out, Boston that is, but we will have the EMP. Mistakes not wasting any time at all, just chucks it out. They're gonna make life a bit more difficult here for Shanghai, although Undead did get the tack visor off. I like that the monkey goes straight for him, trying to soak up that damage and keep those squishies survive, and That's exactly what happens.
Drops.
Push the payload past second points today versus Shanghai. We'll see as Altering gets caught by Kalios out a bit too far forward as well. No possibility of a res there from 5 Kings. That's a little frustrating, but Fade, you can get back into the fight so quickly, and there we go, another one. EMP, this time connecting with a whole bunch of people.
He got 2 below him, 2 above, and they're just gonna hunt down these kills. That is a diva that will be eliminated post-haste. They will continue this push. Going to be difficult for Shanghai to come back out. Even if they did have bodies up there, it's terrible to try to funnel out of that little small area. A lot of the mistakes isn't going to scout that, but this is what he wants back here, taking the big pack away.
And Striker has got another pulse bomb. He's been averaging pulse bombs at, what, 49 seconds per pulse bomb. That is stupidly fast, especially on this map.
Part of it is the triple tanks. Roadhog is just an ultimate battery. If Tracer is not getting hooked, then he's just helping her in these fights. Right there, he'll finish off MG. 75% away. Striker finally taken down when regular arms aren't doing it. The nuclear option is the only thing going. They self-destruct, take him down. Still in here, though.
And Nako's just like, what about me? Kelix didn't hesitate a second with who he was gonna res. Get Striker back into it. Let the man continue to chop him to bits. Undead will find a stick on Kalios, though. That could actually make things a little bit hairy here for Boston, but they've still got the superiority in numbers, it looks like. Now it's just a matter of getting kills. They have to keep this stagger going. If Shanghai are able to consolidate, they could potentially hold.
It's going to be difficult to get kills with the Valkyrie Mercy there, and no real threat to that Valkyrie Mercy. Self-destruct will drop on the cart. Roshan does a good job staying alive and keeping that cart from moving forward.
Nako with the snipe, though, is able to find it. He's just chucking orbs in from on high. Perfect positioning for him. Striker a double this time, and that ends it. And as soon as the push does come through, the backline gets attacked immediately.
5 Kings got to go alone to try to get to the cart, but he is met by an angry Kelix. Everyone EMP can't even jump to the cart. Roshan will get there at the last second. They've lost both supports, though.
A chance, perhaps. Can they have the staying power here? MG with the whole hog, pushing him off the point. A little bit more progress made, but they're playing this safely, Boston Uprising. They're giving ground, backing off, and Note is still waiting right around the corner.
As a zoning self-destruct to make sure they had time to get their supports back into this mix. Now they're trying to clean up the rest of this. Undead still searching for his target. We'll find him eventually. They've gotten a couple more kills. Shanghai's still pushing.
Yeah, still pushing. They managed to collapse onto Mistakes as well, who was high HP. On the high ground, Striker is now back into the mix, though, and he is just going to be doing Striker things, blinking all over the place, being a general nuisance. And it's looking like first point will get picked up here by Shanghai Dragons. Boston Uprising not able to keep it together and get the full lockout. 2 minutes and a half added to the clock here for Shanghai. There's still a chance. Exactly. No room for error. Needs to be perfect. Mistakes is backing off. Nako gets the sleep. Definitely not the time to take a nap, MG. But there it is. The nano boost gets chucked out. Kalios not on him. Who got nanoed in the end? Oh, it was Nako who got nanoed.
It was Note. They gave it to Note. I think it might have been a miss. It looked like he was trying to line up his 76, but they ended up missing that one. Of note here, Kelix on this Soldier 76, and it's been such an interesting map. They're running kind of a single support with a Sombra there the entire time. They would clean that up. Boston making it look easy versus the Shanghai Dragons. But hey,